Options Standard. It is Tuesday after the bell, 7:30. It's 8:24:21. You guys, we're gonna go over through the higher time frames of SPX, go all the way through SPY, VX, and we'll continue on there with the Patreon video for more market analysis and one trade idea that I have for you guys. So if you are new here, go down to the bottom right hand corner, hit that Options Center logo, and hit subscribe. And join us in the Options Guy Discord. It's free. All right, you guys, let's do it. Let's go. It's SPX on the monthly. We were following 1, 2, wave count 3, 4, and we're working on wave 5. We came out of this channel and we are pushing to the upside. Everything looks bullish on the monthly chart. The candle, let's get in a little bit closer just to follow through. It's very nice. Let's go down to the weekly, see if there's anything else that could be happening here. On that weekly chart, we had this huge megaphone that we broke out of. We're continuing to ride the 8MA to the upside. We have not broken down underneath that to this time. We are working on wave 1, 2 of this is the last wave 5. So we're working on wave 1, 2, 3 of wave 5, and we're continuing to push to the upside. Now, do we see anything bearish? There are no signals bearish. There are no bearish signals. Now, do we have any indications that momentum is slowing? Slightly. We're going mostly sideways, but we're showing a little bit of a divergence, and also on the strength indicator, the RSI as well. So it gives us reason to be cautious. We thought that we'll go down to a lower time frame with the daily, and I'll show you that we thought that we might have started our descent for wave 4 and finished off wave 3. Let's go to trend is our friend, and I thought that would have been it, but it was not. We actually hit new all-time highs, and that's okay. We can be wrong. We actually we are wrong until and we switch our trade to be right. That's how it goes. That's how trading is. We don't want to predict. We go along with price action. So now we have this pivot above here, and now we have our trend line down here, which coincides with the 50MA that we bounced out of. Now we changed our Elliott wave count slightly, so now we are in an ending diagonal. We were in an expanding diagonal. We thought that would have been the play. So we had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we thought we were going down for the larger major wave 4 here. But that wasn't the case. So we had to fix what we were intending. So now we consider this all of an ABC for wave 4. And we just pushed over to the right-hand side our wave 1. So now our new wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 5 in an ending diagonal instead of an expanding diagonal. Now we have our 4 waves in. We're on our 5th. Now we're at resistance through this wedge. I repeat, we can break over this wedge. We did take some put plays to prepare ourselves for. Now we gave ourselves some time. We're 3 weeks out, a little over 3 weeks out on some of our puts. So we'll be looking to see if we break through this resistance. If we do break through this resistance, which it is typical, it is possible and typical for an overshoot. So you see this this dashed line here. Well, what could happen is we break out of this, come up to that channel, that wedge, that larger wedge resistance, and actually break down from there. That would be a fake breakout, and that would be the end of our wave 3. That's what we're going for. That's what our guidelines will be. And that brings us down to about the 41.90 range. We could go further to the 38.2%, which would bring us down to about the 200 moving day average. And that's around the 4,000 range. So it could actually reach down all the way to wave 1, which would be around this 3,600 area. I don't believe they'll do that, but you have to watch price action. You can't assume. We have pivots for support. We have 200 for support along with 38.2. We have this 23.6 along with this about the 41.90 area for support. So lots of places to at least bounce, and we'll see where price action goes from there. Now let's go down to the 65 just to get a better look at that ending diagonal. And I'll go to the start of wave 1. So wave 1 is in. This should be an ABC, not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is an ABC up, ABC down, ABC up for wave 3. So that's an A, B, C up for wave 3, ABC down for wave 4, and finally a wave 5 would be an ABC wave up. So we have what is considered a ending diagonal, and we should see a little bit of pullback here. This might, you know what? I said that wrong on this last one. Let's go ahead and put these in. So this is why I think we're ending pretty soon, no pun intended, with the ending diagonal. We have a B, and then a 5-wave move up for wave C. And I believe that should be close or over now. It could be over at resistance, or we could gap up tomorrow. We could push up tomorrow for some more upside. We have this options expected move just to the upside that we did not reach. Maybe we overshoot to that and break back down. We do have Jackson Hole. We have Powell speaking on Friday. There's durable goods in the morning. There's all sorts of catalysts. So, you know, we're already preparing for the reversal. Even if we have to take some pain to the upside, there's so much more downside in the meantime, in my opinion, that that's going to happen before we break back to the upside and make new all-time highs. This is not I'm not extremely bearish. I don't think we're going to crash. I think we have a wave 4 coming in, and we'll be looking for some sort of flat or triangle, something to move a little bit more sideways, because we had a zigzag on the wave 2. Now there's a possibility of a double zigzag, so you know we could move down. We just have to watch and see what kind of pattern unfolds. Now let's go over to SPY. Bring it to the daily. Just check out some of this volume that's happening. You know, we had this push down. Volume increased tremendously. And then as we rose, look at the volume just dissipate. It almost seems like it's just a correction. Even though we're pushing the upside, the volume is not. Today was hideous. It's probably the lowest volume day in a while. I think it was 16-point range on the ES. But we'll watch this and wait for some down moves or some sort of candle that indicates. I mean, that's a pause candle, so we could reverse tomorrow, but we'll look for some sort of bearish indicators that like a candle formation, anything that says that, hey, we're moving to the downside. So we did extend divergence here. We made brand new highs today, and we did not make new highs on the MACD. So again, on the RSI, and just know that on the RSI, we made that newer high, a divergence, another divergence. I'm going to redo this. So we had a divergence from this high, made another high, but did not make a brand new high, and we had our correction down to the 50 here. So this is another new divergent high that we'll be looking out for. So it could continue to the upside. We could cross over on the MACD, but we're not having confirmation from volume on this chart. Now let's go back to the SPX and just show the options expected move. And we are getting a little bit closer. We made a push off the 8MA. We're still bullish when it comes to the 8MAs. There's no real signals that say we're bearish at this point. We are just getting ready for a reversal because of some of the tea leaves that we have going on. And then we have the options expected move at 45.08 to the upside, which is not far away. So maybe we'll hit that. Let's check it out. We'll just have to watch, see what happens tomorrow. And let's go over to VX. This is the volatility futures. And we've had this huge wedge, this falling wedge. And what do? We keep following this wedge. It's trying to break out. Broke back down, so fake break, corrected to an ABC correction, and now what do we have here? We can't tell if that's an expiration there, so we can't see a 5-wave move or throw an Elliott wave on there too hard. So we had a big impulsive move, and we're breaking back down to that 8-day moving average, 20, 50, 100. It's all right there, and then we'll see if we can get lift off from here, which means that the market starts moving to the downside. So let's see what happens here. We had that little doji candle, which could represent a reversal candle, but we'll have to break yesterday's small range in order to make some movement on that. All right, so that's it. We're going to move on here to the Patreon video. Thanks for joining us here. Like the video if this information is helpful to you, and we will talk to you soon. Patrons, stick around.